I think what made this whole country great to begin with. So it all starts away from becoming more secular and more open-minded and new age and looking at crystals and all this other stuff. It opened the door to every age-old heresy we can think of. And we started revisiting every, repeatable historical wrongness, and here we are.
Yeah, bro, it seems inevitable. Hey, am I live on Twitter right now? Nice. I got it. I figured it out.
Yes, you are.
I got it. Nice. All right, now I know how to do this. I'm gonna bust it, man. Yo.
I can hear you.
Stan, can you hear Franco?
Nah. Talking about Harry from Spider-Man.
Yeah, he's going to drop down and come back. Apparently, he's talking and you can't hear him.
Gotcha.
I did put your live feed in the comments down there. I like to look at that every now and then as a person talks.
Live feed comments. How do I do that? Sick.
Well, I put it down in your comments down there. I copied your live feed and put it in this comment.
Sweet. Nice. All right, that's exciting. Not really, but oh, Franco is free. Is that his name, Franco?
Franco.
Your name is Franco?
Italian Franco.
Oh. Hey, I don't. Yeah. Yeah. That is not. Yeah.
Hey, how are you doing both?
YouTube and Twitter?
No. How are you doing the live on Twitter while doing the space on Twitter?
I'm on desktop right now. I'm at the office, so I have my iPhone and then I have a just like a desktop.
So the desktop is where the live is at.
No, the live is on here, or I'm on both. I'm on Twitter right now, and then I'm also on StreamYard. Whenever you have StreamYard, you can link up to like, I don't know. I just have YouTube and Twitter right now.
But I mean, like the way you're doing your live on X is through your desktop, not the phone.
Both. No, you can be on both. Like that's how you have streams go on forever. That's how you have spaces go on all night. Is if you have one on another device running throughout the night. Like
that's what I mean. So you can't do it. You're doing your regular space on your phone, and then on the desktop you're doing the live.
Yeah. But I also at the same time I have Twitter on a tab in the background. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
You wanna?
Get it.
Who man was doing that today with what's that one that's associated with Facebook? I forget what that software is called.
I did it before, but it's always, I don't know. Maybe they cleaned it up now. I tried doing it at the beginning when it came out, but it would never work right.
Yeah, it was Instagram. Who man was on Instagram and on Twitter both today.
Nice. Where are the cult members at? Is anybody else sick? It's like everybody getting sick in Missouri, dude.
What's wrong with you, brother? I'm sick.
No, like you got like there's some bug going around. Like my
I've been having to drink some tea.
Yeah. Seems to be that way. Hold on, I'm trying to do this real quick.
Everybody's sick at work except me. Not sick yet.
Bro, my whole family's sick. I mean, neighbors got it. But I'm all over, so maybe I'm just like I'm around all these different kinds of, whatever, like door handles and stuff. You know how they have all these, they're unsanitized. Maybe my body's just like, because I don't really get sick, dude, randomly. Like I got diverticulitis randomly before I ever got. I've never even had COVID. I mean, I'm not even vaccinated. Just I don't understand. Doesn't make any sense. How can I? What's up, Mohammed? How are you, buddy? I'm actually gonna take a leak real quick. Okay.
Somebody go ahead. Yeah, I'm around eight teenagers most of the time, so they're seeing everything. Yeah. Ahmed, go ahead, brother.
Hi, everyone. Good morning. Happy New Year to everyone. It's a new year, so I'm wishing you all a good, happy New Year. But unfortunately, I heard the news about this New Orleans terror attack, so I am really sad what happened in there. I suppose more than 15 people got killed, and some attack was done right in New Orleans during the New Year's celebration. So that's the sad news which I am hearing right now in the news right now. And I'm not sure what is.
Sorry, where was
New Orleans. New Orleans. It's everywhere in the news.
this? Oh my goodness.
It's just happened. Like,
They're saying it's kind of weird because they didn't even have like the barricades up. Because usually, like even at that, like I almost lost myself. But like even like where I'm at, like usually they have like barricades where cars can't drive through because people will be walking. It's a parade and everything, but they didn't even have them up, which is weird.
And unfortunately, apparently he was a Muslim, and his name was Shamsuddin Jabbar, I guess. And he was an army
Muslim.
veteran. He had an ISIS flag on that truck, which he used to plow into the crowd. So, like, I'm trying to understand what led to this unfortunate incident and why he got radicalized online, how he got radicalized. Yeah.
One of the girls who passed too, she was only 19. She was about to go to nursing school in a few weeks. Like, it just breaks my heart.
From being sick?
Terror attack, buddy. Terror attack just happened in New Orleans. 15 people killed and 19.
Oh no! Oh yeah. The truck dude. Yeah. He had to drive a Ford, of course. Yeah. Yeah. What's up with that? I think I don't know. That was
It's online radicalization. You know, it's been a thing for what, 25 years?
Yeah. It's like a little. It's like a just a small what like ISIS ISIS club or whatever, and they initiate horrible things, right?
yeah, they had an explosion too
I was just about to say that.
in front of one of Trump's hotels, but it was inside one of Elon's new trucks, and it was so strong that it contained the blast. It didn't break the windows.
Now, what do you think that is right there? Like, what else would that be? Right? Like, it's what a coincidence, right? I mean,
Did y'all hear the guy who also like drove in like New Orleans? Apparently, like the next day, like today, his Airbnb was like burned down.
wait, what? Airbnb, New Orleans, huh?
Like they're trying to like get rid of, like trying to hide something. I don't know. I always feel like it's always some like ulterior motive.
Yeah, that's what they're trying to do.
Yeah, this is, sometimes it'll be like, you know, some things will be true and some things will be propaganda, you know, to make you, you know, and that's the point of radicalization. It's like, this is like how copycats are made. You know, like they want you to be woke, you know, because the guy who was the terrorist was the guy who you should like, you know, crush, and then you've got to follow in his footprints because they're trying to cover it up and such, yada yada. You know,
They're basically giving people ideas. Like,
and it's like a matrix system. You know, it's this whole idea, right? And it's a saturation, right? This is what happens when you have your entire life of being, you know, in front of TV and stuff versus, you know, imagine being a generation who's never been, you know, watched TV, never things like that. They would look at you strange. They would never believe any of the things you would believe. You know, it wouldn't affect them any. Whereas all the stuff that we believe that we've been saturated with is the root sole cause of all the mental illness we suffer with today. imagine that.
Yeah, it's almost like they have all the studies before they initiate these things. Like I know they had hey, if these humans are on social media all the time, they're going to be like this. I think they had all that before. I think they knew that was inevitable. Right?
It's brainwashing.
I believe it.
Absolutely. You know.
Did y'all hear about like all the planes crashing lately too? Like 4 planes crashed in the span of like a week, and like they're not even small planes because you know small planes can crash, but like they're like big planes that are like crashing and like catching on fire.
No, I'm not actually looking at them. No.
Yeah, they were having crappy engineers, you know, at the time, not making, like, putting planes together, or, like, the quality parts weren't as good, because they were trying to, like, use different types of material and stuff like that, and now I guess they're, you know, cracking down on it, you know, regulations and such, but, you know, like, one of my, military buddies, he's making plane parts now, and he says that they're like high quality parts, but like the engineers, they're kind of hard to hard to
I
find.
feel like everything is like a fear tactic to keep everybody at home. Like it's just a fear tactic and like paranoia. Like it's all like that.
Well, that ain't working with me. So, I mean, it's not working with anybody that I know. I mean, maybe on here, but okay. Good job, elites. You're scaring everybody. I mean, at the end of the day, though, it's just another, like, you're going to hear most likely more stuff about aliens as well in the next month or so. In February.
Adele up here? She's like waving her hand.
Oh, sorry, I'm reading something. Yeah, sorry.
No, you're good. I know you don't need to mention stuff.
That's good. Should be good.
I'm reading this 5th generational warfare. This is what this is. I'm reading like an article about it. There's a really good book about it.
Can I add something about the last plane that crashed in South America? Oh no, it's South Korea. Sorry. My husband is a pilot, and when he saw the plane crash, he was very surprised that the gear wasn't down and the flaps went up. So, and it just landed on the belly. And then they said it's a bird. They crashed into the birds. It's super strange, guys. I'm telling you. And it looks like pilots. It's not something to do with the plane. I think if it looks like they panic, like complete panic. It doesn't make any sense. What happened?
Sounds like pilot error then. And that's sad.
Or an inside job. Dun dun dun.
Yeah, it really looks like a pilot error. I'm not gonna blame them or anything, but you know, most plane accidents happen because of these pilot errors, you know. And pilots, they go through these things. Like they can land the plane without engines. They can land without gear even, you know. But the thing is, why didn't they put down the gear? Because you have 2 options to put down the gear. So, yeah, one option of gear is this electric. You just push a button and the gear, the gear comes down. And then you have mechanical, where you pull on a string or on a rope, right? And the hooks come off from the gear, and the gear falls down by the gravity. So for them, there's always like an option, and also you have to slow down the plane, but with the flaps on the wings. So they didn't do anything. Like there's always a plan B when you're a pilot, right? But they didn't do anything of that, and that's very strange. and I feel like people are very scared of the planes, that this is a plane error, like planes are bad right now, they're making planes bad. No, it's not. The max, the Boeing, the max one was, yeah, that there's something, I don't remember exactly what was up for that, but most of the time the planes are fine. It's the pilots. The pilot error, unfortunately.
Ahmad has his hand up, but G-Pop, is that your grandson in your picture?
It is, yeah, that's my oldest grandson.
He's so cute.
He's about 6'6" now, 270, but that was when he was a kid.
Okay, yeah. Him and his Spider-Man. Okay, my bad. That's all I think, but he's cute.
Hello? Is anybody here? It's so quiet. Ahmad, why are you not speaking?
Hello? Hi. Sorry. Actually, yeah, so regarding this Korean crash, right? The Korean, South Korean plane crash. So, like, there are many social media posts where people are saying that they will not be flying by Boeing. I mean, they are suspecting it's a Boeing issue, more of an airplane issue rather than the pilot issue. So, I'm not sure because Boeing has a bad history of crashes, right? If I'm right. If Boeing has a history of crashes and maybe
Wait. Is this a Muslim talking about Boeing?
yeah.
Wow. Never thought I'd see the day.
No, it's not a problem about Boeing. People are fear mongering. I bet it's not about Boeing. But maybe I'm wrong, But this is not even the new Max plane that could have issues. I don't know. Don't listen to me. But it's most of the time, it's the pilot error. Unfortunately, it's the human component of everything, that makes mistakes. But I might be completely wrong. They might have done something wrong with the plane. But, yeah,
Because when you look at car accidents, right, number 2 next to heart disease in America, right, car accidents kill everyone, and it's usually human error, alcohol, distracted driving, and just accidents overall, deer in the road, whatever it is, right, carjackings, police chases, all kinds of dangerous, road rage, road rage kills people every year too. And just accidents overall, and then suicide, people jumping on the road, things like that. So when you're looking at like pilot error, fatigue sets in when you got pilots flying all over the world, they're going to make errors, they're going to panic when that stuff sets in, because there's a lot of errors, critical errors that can be made when you're, flying in the air. That goes without saying, of course, so, to their credit, to be a pilot, you got to be incredibly skilled to begin with, and so it bears upon you a lot of responsibility, but for, uh, so it is expected of you to have like a better heightened mentality, better attitude and stuff, but you do have those pilots who do go to nose down sometimes. It just happens, it happens to everybody, part human. And I think that's just the point. It's like, travel is dangerous, it's a big world. And even though we have freedom, it does come with a cost. And I think that's a reality for everyone.
So I wanted to reflect on one more added day. So do you know about this Boeing Starliner, which is again stuck. The astronauts which went to the space station, they are also.
Whoa, did he disconnect? What happened to Mud?
Bro, what the heck, man? Hey. Man, anybody hear me? Is that there?
Keep fucking going till
Is that good?
Matt comes back.
Yeah,
It's Woman Wednesday today.
Yeah, Boeing, they're testifying before Congress on a lot of safety issues. I feel watching that.
Anybody hear me? All right, did it crash?
I can hear you, Sam.
Okay.
Do you hear me, Stan?
Yeah, it crashed on me, but I have it on. Talk to each other.
Yeah. The Boeing executives have been testifying before Congress. They're doing it pretty regularly now because of safety issues. They've identified some clear safety issues on those planes as well.
Hey, I'm still gonna fly. I'm still gonna take that. I'll buy it.
Yeah, I don't remember. I'm not familiar with this particular types of planes, but they've been testifying all week. I mean, they're probably doing it right now. You can see those testimonies from their executives on why they've allowed subcontractors to use inferior quality parts, that sort of thing. What's going to happen?
Very interesting. I guess maybe they allow some subcontractors in poorer countries maybe to use cheaper parts to fix the planes. I might be wrong now. Or are they talking about only US?
Uh-oh.
I think some of it was in the US for sure.
Oh, I know you're doing that.
You can just look it up, C-SPAN or anywhere. They've been grilling them pretty heavily over safety issues.
It's very interesting. My husband also.
I want to get my pilot license so bad, so bad, but like I don't have 100 bands to go to pilot school, so until then, I think that's so cool that your husband is a pilot, Adele. That's so cool.
Yeah, it's interesting, but it comes with its downsides, right?
Yeah. It's
When you're living it, it's not that cool when you're living it, to be honest.
Having everybody like lives in your hand, and I hate how like there is a plane crash, people do jump to blame the pilot. Which yeah, like you said, it could be a human error a lot of times, but I'm still thinking being able to travel.
Yeah, it is interesting. How at home he's so goofy making jokes, but the moment he gets into a cockpit, he's like super serious. And they are under kind of now he's a little bit stressed out because it goes so well acceleration and there's just like they have to try these different scenarios where like you lose 200, you have some other pain. Whatever else. The instructor was so great when they were doing that. So it is stressful, and also it's short. The job is short-lived in a way that you cannot fly for so long. And also, many think about it, but it's also radiation and health issues arising from being there all the time. It's radioactive in there. And all yeah, and also sitting down a lot is really bad. Like my husband said, like one pilot just me and just collapsed and died because of a blood clot. So it's health-wise, I do not recommend being a pilot.
Yeah, there was a reporter who did that, got in with tank crew, not accustomed to sitting in those confined quarters, and died of a blood clot as well. And that's why I use a standing desk at work for that on my computer. So I'm 65, I'm still working, but I use a standing desk. Try to go up down to two stories a few times a day. But that kills more people than smoking.
Same with truck drivers too.
But my dad was a truck driver. He died from blood clot. Yeah. But it was also because of that thing. But yeah. So let's talk about Trinity then, yeah?
Yeah, I was waiting for everybody to start talking about our horrendous disasters. Yeah, I don't know if there's any coal members in there. I'm reading about this.
Don't have super suits there, okay?
Huh?
Okay, the rest of us haven't gone our super suits yet.
Do you know what that's from?
Yes, I know where that's from. They're
Okay.
incredible.
Good.
You didn't see my gift that I put in the group message.
No, I have the group on mute. I'm sorry. I will look at it right now. I will look at it right now on the desktop. Because,
Yeah, so it's a Trinity talk.
I'm waiting for coal members. I'm trying to. I don't want to stay here all night. I'll keep this going, but I'm waiting for it. I don't want to be live streaming here. I'm not even at my house right now. I got to drive home. So, yeah. Who said that? Who said three guys? Who's talking?
Let's jump in.
Dang. Yeah. I don't know where everybody's at. I have no idea. Clues. I'm trying to make my settings right now on this thing. Anybody get my name too? Yell Nats? Anybody get Yell Nats?
My husband, wait, if you want to know my husband's opinion on 9/11, yeah, the plane couldn't fly so fast, just saying, into the tower, just saying.
Like someone was like initiating it to go faster?
No, just the plane cannot go that fast into tower. Like he said, like that, like physically the plane cannot go that fast. It's fly into the tower as they claim. I don't know the numbers, but he said they don't. There's something fishy about it.
Of course there is.
Oh yeah, 9/11 was definitely explosive. Like you could tell the way like the levels were like exploding. Like yeah, it was not a plane. Like it would have hit one like no, yeah, no.
And he hasn't seen any aliens. Say that.
Yeah, I don't believe it. But it is what it
And
is.
the earth is not flat. Okay, guys, the earth is not flat.
I believe it.
It wouldn't make sense to fly away.
I can literally prove it with the time.
Like that sticky notes doing it. I don't know. Yeah, anyone who thinks the Earth's flat, bro, I don't even know how to like start. I'm just like, it's either, I don't know. Go outside. I have no idea. I'm sure they'll get mad. It's actually, if you look down, you can see the horizon from here.
Yeah, I was going to say the universe is flat. That's for sure. We've discovered that it's like it has thickness. They've made it a really big spherical shape, but it's not. It's like a curtain, like Scripture said, dress it all like a curtain, like a blanket. Due to the fine tuning, during what they call the plank time right there
Hey, David, you look like a Muslim. David Nugent, you a Muslim, bro?
It had to all be, it had to come into existence at the same time. Like, the laws, like time, space, matter, they had to come simultaneously in order for it to work.
Yeah, that's what the Penrose-Hawking singularity theorem says. It's space-time. You can't separate the two. So they proved that not only was there a time when time was zero, but space was zero. You can't fit much stuff in zero space. So he spoke it into existence. The things we can observe, in Romans, it says the invisible things of God is clearly seen. Those things that do appear. And also that the heavens declare the glory of God, and night after night we sing his praise. So he said we get hints about the nature of, his nature in one sense, but clearly everything had a beginning, and that was Einstein's problem. His philosophy was there was no beginning. So he was attempting on his special and general relativity to develop his field equation based on his philosophy, not his science. And then Hubble said, well, you better get out here. So Hubble showed him the redshift on all the light. Einstein said he could have completed his field equation 6.5 years earlier. Had he looked at the science, he didn't believe in the beginning. Had he looked at the science where his philosophical views, what distinction between science and scientism, he would let his philosophical views interfere with his good science.
Oh my gosh, y'all were in the space that on things around. Do y'all, okay, I know you and then did you hear that like the Muslims who said like they basically had the Trinity in Islam? Or did you hear for that?
They do, because the Quran, it's eternal.
Yeah.
You know that.
Yeah, Franco knows.
Yeah. It's,
It's funny because it was like the other Muslims in the space were like, what? What are you saying? How dare you? Like, it's kind of funny.
Yeah, where's the Muslims at? Ahmed, are you a Muslim? No, he's not. I don't know where everybody's at now. I'm trying to find these cold members, but it says there's 85 individuals viewing. So if one of you guys want to talk, if you're just watching. I'm good. They're crazy. I just want like anti-Trinitarians and stuff.
it says 85 on your live stream.
Is that just how many total viewed it? I clicked on
I
it.
think so. I guess,
No, it says live viewers on here or on StreamYard. I don't know.
Live 82.
Well, I'm not meant to be doing this YouTuber stuff, but I'm here to do apologetics, so.
See, when I click the people at the bottom right, says total views.
That works. So 86 have clicked on it then, right?
I'm not sure, to be honest with you. Like,
Gotcha.
I'm not sure. But.
Well, I got 10 more minutes in there. I'm gonna keep I'll have the space on still, but not live stream because I'm gonna go home. I want to see thy dogs, right?
So you don't think that's actually 85 live at that moment, or is it COVID?
I don't know.
Who cares?
Me and Who Man had 700 there yesterday when we were reading.
Said who? Who man?
Who Man? Yeah.
Isn't that a superhero?
He's a linguist.
And the thing with G-pop, it doesn't, so if you notice, I don't think it goes lower. It always increases. That's why I think it's not the people, like.
Yeah, it's how many viewed it total. That's what it is.
Yeah.
So, well, I would do these way more, but I can't because I don't have the time. Trying to read this right now.
So no monads in here, huh?
What the hell is that?
I could do it. I could do, Christian defense, right? I could choose, do that sometimes, people, like the devil.
Yeah, monad, there's a oneness movement in Pentecostal that's similar to the idea that of Allah, only one being, not triune in nature of monad.
Could be even just fake it and just sharpen other skills, so it plays like the role.
Yeah, bro, I don't know. Usually it's kind of like, you ever been to 7-Eleven at like midnight? Or like a Walmart at midnight? It's just so strange. It's kind of when those unique beliefs start to linger out. But yeah. So right now, I'm gonna have to shut the live stream because I'm tired.
So long.
I know a lot. I was looking at Trinity questions and I kind of found a good question. I don't know the answer. I want to see if y'all know the answer.
What's the answer? Or what's the question?
What's the question?
If the question is, if it was God the Spirit that placed the Holy Seed in the Virgin Mary, then does Christ have two fathers, the Father and the Spirit?
No.
I know the answer is no, but
But that's going with the viewpoint that there's three different gods and not three persons, one God.
Yeah, that asking that question would have to you would contradict the Son in the flesh. You most of the time when they ask that question, they don't see the Son before you, like in the Old Testament. So it's like, yeah, from the womb, like washed Mary's womb, sure, but I mean it's all been ordained beforehand. So it's, I mean, not really. Like it's God the Father's distinct spirit, so sure, but they all share one mind, essence, and will. So, but the Son, like the Holy Spirit, isn't the one that begets the Son, or is the one who initiates all things. It's the Father. Therefore, the Father would initiate the Spirit to do that in the womb of Mary. If that makes sense. It's not in the sense of most. I bet you they look in the sense of the same way we have a Father. Um, you would have to say if that's a scenario, then that means at the same time, if He is the Father of the Son, the Holy Spirit would also have to eternally begetting the Son as well. When we say that's the Father, so it'd be Father, Holy Spirit, and then the Son at the bottom on the monarchy of the triangle, like in the Trinity, and that would be that's heresy for sure.
right. I was just seeing how y'all would explain it. Okay. Good job. Brilliant. Go ahead, Deepak.
Oh, shut
I
this
think
down.
the scripture